Welcome to another episode of Goodnight Gamescast. Actually, our first video. So, if you're watching this, thank you. But before we get to that, we would like to acknowledge that we're currently living in some difficult times. Very difficult times, actually. Both of us here at Goodnight, we both stand with the Black Lives Matter movement, and we stand as allies for equality and human rights. Myself and my colleague Jesus, we both here, want to make sure that this is acknowledged, everything that's going on right now in our country, and it's time for justice and equality. So just with that being said, I am your host, Moises Rodriguez, aka More Division, and 28.1 miles, yeah, that's correct, the exact distance, my co-host, the beautiful, the one, the stylish, Jesus Morales, aka Wave EXE.
That's what I do every single time, but like now everyone can see it.
There you go. Now everyone can see us now. Okay, so dude, how excited are you for this to be our first actual video podcast?
I'm super excited, super nervous.
Yeah,
my hair looks crazy, so I just like, no, we're gonna wear a hat.
Dude,
it's gonna be bad, but whatever.
You know what, man? Dude, like I got a light. It's too bright, so I look super overexposed. And I gave myself a haircut. And I've never done that. So I was like, I hope you can't tell that bad or that much, but you can kind of tell, but please don't judge me.
Well, I can't even see it. So like, I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
That's right. So Jesus can't see me, but I can see him in all his glory.
We got some like really weird setup, but it's working.
Yeah,
so
it's working.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, right. So yeah, because we were like, okay, we need to, start making some videos and stuff. So this is the setup we got going on. So hopefully this works out in the end for everyone. All right, Jesus. So how are you, man?
I'm good. It's been a while. I've been anxious to record again, so I'm glad we're back. So I'm feeling good. Just a little tired. I've been taking care of my kitty.
Right. Oh, she had a surgery, right?
Yeah, I got her spayed, and it's just been a nightmare. Like, she's doing okay. It's just she's a baby. Like, she's not physically a baby. She's a little bit older, but she's just very spoiled. So we just constantly have to watch out for her, make sure she's not jumping on things, all that nonsense. So
right.
I've just been getting very little sleep just because I just keep getting worried about her.
No, okay, for sure. No, understandable, dude. Animals are our babies, dude. We gotta take care of them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's what's up, dude. Yeah, because if you listen to us to our podcast on Spotify, wherever you listen to our podcast, or you follow us on Twitter or Instagram, you might be aware that we didn't do an episode 2 weeks ago, and that was for the blackout, pretty much. So we just we decided to skip it on that week. And last week, Jesus' cat, as we mentioned, got surgery, so we couldn't. We kind of decided to skip that as well, so he could take care of her cat and his cat. English is hard. Anyways, but yeah, so here we are. Jesus.
Yes.
Before we get into the housekeeping, I want to give our viewers and listeners a little heads up on today's topic, which is going to be the PS5 reveal event.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. Finally, Jesus, it's here. The next generation, baby.
But like, is it? Because we don't know when it's coming.
Well, we don't know when it's coming. Sony has been saying that there is no pushbacks on their manufacturing, that they're doing well, even though COVID is a fucking terrible nightmare. And supposedly, according to them, they're like, we are on track to releasing this holiday 2020. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get into that, we'll talk about that later. For now, I do want to get into some housekeeping, Jesus. If you're listening to this for the first time, welcome. This is Goodnight Gamescast, a podcast where we talk about anything, everything. No, that's the other one. This one's all about gaming. That's last call. So this one goes up every Tuesday. It's been a while. This one goes up every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Where we talk about just all things gaming. Everything's relevant, what we've been playing, all that good stuff. You get it here. Now, our other podcast, the one I mentioned right now, Last Call, where we talk about anything, everything, and sometimes nothing at all, is every Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. Wow, dude, I'm all over the place. I hope you understand.
We'll get there. We'll get the hang of it.
Oh yeah, there you go, dude. It's been 2 long weeks. 2 weeks in quarantine, dude.
Eventually, this will be a professional podcast.
There you go. 2 weeks in quarantine feels like 2 fucking years, dude. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah, and then so that's pretty much what we got for housekeeping. If you want to follow us, give us a follow on social media at GoodNightCast on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to follow Jesus on his personal Twitter or Instagram, it's at WaveEXE, all spelled out. No periods, no underscores, no shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
No, sir. No, sir. Not me. And and I'm going to follow myself on Twitter, Instagram. It's at Moy Division altogether. Again, no periods, no underscores, no shenanigans. Now, Jesus, with that out of the way, I want to ask you, man, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? It's been a while since you asked me that question.
It has been a while. It has been 2 whole ass weeks.
And I'm kind of a liar because we've talked about it on the side.
We have.
We're actually friends.
We're friends. We text each other.
So, I mean, we were gone for like 2 weeks. And then, like my cat had surgery. So I was just kind of sitting on the couch, just hanging out in the living room, just kind of watching her.
Right.
So I haven't been able to play Valorant.
Yeah.
And I'm very sad about it.
Right.
I miss her.
Dude, Valorant is...
And
now
I saw the new, I saw the new skins. Like,
yeah,
I just want to throw money at it.
It's same, dude.
I just want the sword, man. I just want the sword.
That kill animation, it's so sick. It's so sick.
Yeah, but since I haven't been playing Valorant, like, haven't been able to sit on my computer, I've actually been kind of clearing out the backlog a little bit. In a way. So I still haven't finished Hollow Knight. I hate that boss, and I'm just kind of dreading going back to it. Like, I literally just have to do that. Like, I've done everything else that I need to finish the game.
Yeah.
I just need that one boss that I kept talking about, like, the other episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just kind of, like, just been putting it off.
Okay.
I just want to be, like, in the right, perfect mindset to be able to, like, fight that boss.
Okay.
So I just started, like, looking through my shelf and see what I was going to play. I started playing a lot of Street Fighter 4, just because it was, like, that game that I could just kind of pick up and put down whenever, just if in case my cat needed me.
Yeah, right.
But I started Control.
Oh, dope. All right.
And I started Control, but I also finished Control. But I also platinumed Control.
What? How long is that game?
It's not very long. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of, like, dicked around a lot, just moving around looking for, like, all the secrets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a 15-hour game, but I probably spent like 20.
Okay, that's not that bad, actually.
Yeah, and that's including the platinum, which was just like a very easy platinum, except for like one trophy that gave me a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Moy.
What's up?
I slept on that game so hard.
I'm believing
it's so good, man. It's so good.
Dude, like, that game got so much praise last year, like, in, like, all the awards and everything. And at that point, I was like, I think I might have skipped out on something really fucking good. And I'm kind of upset I did, because hearing you, and I know you're not an easy man to please. saying that it's a good game has me very curious. All right, so talk to me. How was your experience?
Oh, man, like, what do I even start, man? Like, everything about that game is, like, near perfect. Like, I have very little complaints about it, actually.
Okay.
And, like, that, as you know, like, that's just very rare.
Yeah.
Like, even if I love a game, I'll talk shit about, like, something.
Right, you'll find something.
Yeah, and, like, honestly, like, the big complaint for me about this game is that for some reason, every time you pause and then unpause, like, your frame rate just goes to hell.
Okay. Did you play it on PS4?
I played it on PS4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Like, for like 2 seconds, like 2 full seconds, like 2 Mississippis after you like hit on pause, like it's just like stutter like hard.
Oh no.
And then in sections where like a lot of enemies and enemies that have a lot of different weapons throwing at you. Yeah. Like you get some like really bad drops.
Ooh, okay.
So like fun thing is that Remedy actually tweeted, speaking of like the PS5 launch, they're actually going to be releasing Control on PS5.
Really?
So yeah, so I'm actually really excited, and I'm kind of down to like replay it.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
But back to like what I experienced with this game. Everything about the game was like really cool.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like super good at like one thing. Like just everything as a whole of the game was just very impressive. The combat was just super fun, and me being did you ever play Alan Wake?
No, I did not.
So they made that game, and it was just about like a writer, and it was like a very like thriller, like kind of like murder mystery, like whodunit, like you're trying to find out.
Okay.
But it was like very slow pace because it was like kind of like ghosts and stuff. So you have to like flash your light at them, and then you can shoot them.
Okay.
But it was very like resource management, like where like every bullet counts.
Mm-hmm.
And then like and Control is just nonstop action.
Ooh,
like you're in a fight, like you feel like super, like for lack of better terms, like in control of the fight. Like the like I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, like just like with all the powers that you can get, you can kind of play the game the way you want to. But you just have so much freedom to the point that you can take the fight however you like.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so like you're flying in the air, you're throwing shit with like telekinesis, you're like just using a bunch of really cool guns. It just gets kind of crazy. The story, it's like hard to follow, but that's the point of it in a way. Because you don't really know what's going on, and you're kind of just piecing things together as you go.
Right.
And I don't know if it's like something that got fixed in the DLC, but at the end, you still kind of don't really know what's going on. Like it's very vague and cryptic how they leave you at the end.
Ooh, okay. So you think it's gonna be a part 2?
Not really. Like it doesn't leave it like open for like a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do I say this without spoiling it?
If you're gonna like, if it's close to a spoiler, then it's okay, you know. Just like, oh
it's hard to say like what happens at the end that it doesn't like it wraps up that story that you're like the reason why you're there.
Yeah.
But not enough for it to like warrant a sequel. Like I mean, like you know, these kind of writers like they could totally do it like if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see it, you know, happening.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of give you like the gist of like what happens when you start the game, so you kind of know what's going on.
Okay.
So you're just kind of like a random girl, like you don't really have like a background, and you're just getting like a bunch of like weird like visions at the beginning, and like these weird visions kind of led you to go into this building, and it's a government organization called the Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay.
And they specialize on investigating like supernatural like instances.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cool thing about the game is that I don't know all of them, but the way that the game tells the story is through the way the game builds the world is through like documents that you find inside the building.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
I like that.
So it's very like it's very like Dark Souls-y, like Metroidvania style, where you just find the lore rather than it being told to you.
Right.
Like you are being told a story, but you're being told a story that's of what's happening, like now.
Right.
And you know, like being like the Federal Bureau of Control being a fictional like, you know, government agency, and it's just kind of like shrouded in mystery. It's kind of cool, like seeing all these like files and paperwork of different cases of like, or just, you know, like you'll find memos from like different employees talking to each other, and that's kind of how like the bureau like gets built into your head.
Ooh, okay.
But some of the cases that you find are actually like real like supernatural cases in the real world.
Oh shit! Okay. Yo.
Yeah. So like it's a very popular one, but I don't know if you've heard of it. I forgot what it was called, but I think it's just known as like the Havana incident.
It doesn't click, but maybe, I don't know.
So like it was like a I think it was like a U.S. embassy in Havana, Cuba,
Right.
and a bunch of like employees in the embassy, both U.S. and Canadian employees that were there,
Mm-hmm.
were like all like got super sick, like around the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was like nausea, vomiting, migraine, but like the weird like common side effect that everyone got was they all got a ringing in their ear, like a harsh ringing in their ear.
Oh, what the fuck? Some X-Men shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, pretty much. Well, like they kind of like labeled it as like a sonic attack,
Uh-huh.
but no one really found out exactly like what happened.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Yeah, so like you actually find a document like of like an agent like detailing like the incident.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that you mentioned
Yes.
that because, okay, so I was kind of like working. I'm still in the works, right, for another podcast, right, with some of our friends.
Mhm.
It's a true crime podcast, and one of the cases that we're reviewing, we haven't talked about it or anything yet, has a similar, like similar symptoms to what you just mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's up in Russia. It's like it's like
that's spooky.
it's like by Russia, but these people like actually died. But they like similar like symptoms are like, well, what killed them? You know, like what happened? But it's crazy because you mentioned that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what if it's something correlated history?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, exactly.
God. That's kind of nuts. Oh shit. All right, sorry, I just had to fucking push that in there because
No,
it kind of
yeah.
like just rung in my ear. You know, I get it.
Yeah, so like it's pretty crazy. Like I didn't recognize like any of the other cases, and I didn't find all of them.
Yeah.
But there's like a bunch of different documents that you can find, and it's just like really cool. And normally I'm not a big fan of like the way that like stories being told that way.
Yeah.
But I think it really worked out in that game.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
And then, like, not really spoilers for Alan Wake, but like Alan Wake is like in the same universe that this is happening in.
Yeah.
So like Alan Wake is just like a supernatural like incident,
Yeah.
but like no one really like it was just like a standalone game, you know, like it was just like, oh, from the makers of Alan Wake. But you actually find documents of the incident in like Alan Wake.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like little Easter eggs and shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is super cool. Like, you know, like they talk about like an actual like agent from the FBC going over there checking it out, and that he actually like knew the sheriff, which is like a pretty important person in Alan Wake. And yeah, like it's just nuts, man. Like the way that they tell the story, like it's just really cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. So you enjoyed the game. Like you
Yeah,
liked
man,
it a lot.
I loved it, man. Like I had so much fun with it. I almost wish it was longer.
Okay.
But like at the same time I don't, just because
Yeah.
it literally like you're literally just the whole time you're just in the building. That's the whole point.
Oh, okay.
But you're trying to find out why you're in the building, because
Right.
like the visions kind of led you there,
Uh-huh.
but you don't really know why. But you just know that like people from the FBC took your brother when you were younger,
Okay.
and that's it.
Ooh.
So like then you just kind of like start going from there, and then like a bunch of shit happens. So yeah, man, I had so much fun playing with this game. So that's why like, you know, I just beat it, and I'm willing to play it again in PS5.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Well, that's
It's also like also it's just another trophy list. So
we see that's
I'm
cool
down to
that
do
you
it
mentioned that. Yeah, because like I was like, okay, maybe I should play it for the PS4. But now like you bring it up, you know that it might make its way to PS5. I'll just wait for that one. And it's a short game, you know, so I'm like, give it a try. You know, why not?
Yeah, honestly, like I can't recommend this game enough. But if you're actually set on buying the PS5, play it on PS5.
Okay.
The way that machine's gonna run,
Yeah.
that game's gonna look beautiful. Like,
Ooh.
oh my god, like I can't wait to see like the ray tracing in that game. It's gonna look super cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. And I'm looking forward to it, man. Like, yeah, because again, I was already like, I think I skipped out on a fucking jewel, and then you bringing it up, I'm like, ah, fuck. All right, so like, I have to put that on my backlog, close to the next ones to play.
Yeah, that's how I felt, man. Like I was kind of mad at myself. I'm like, wow, this game is really good. Like I really didn't think I was gonna like it this much. I don't remember what I had for. God, that's the same year that Resident Evil 2 came out, right? That was my game of the year. during our discussion, right?
Yeah, because Resident Evil 2 came out in February. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was like so early in the year that like towards the end we're like, fuck, man, that was the same year.
Yeah, man, I think it would have beaten it. Honestly.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I fucking love Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite games. But like,
yeah,
man, this game is a masterpiece.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, damn. All right, that's some pretty big words coming from Jesus. That's crazy,
Yes,
dude. That's
sir.
crazy. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, I'm genuinely like, holy crap, because you fucking love Resident Evil and you loved Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
And you fucking you grabbed that shit and you fucking threw yourself off the building with Resident Evil in your hands.
Pretty much. Everyone said that wasn't gonna win, but like, I was like, no, it should fucking should have. Oh yeah, that's when Sekiro won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, like, I think you'll still like, I think you'll still say that Sekiro is like your game of the year, I guess. But like, I still think Control's better. Like, even though like I know when a game is good, you know, like, you know, like if Breath of the Wild is on there, like I'm obviously gonna be like, well, that's the game of the year. Like, fuck, like, you know, I'm not gonna be a dickhead about it.
Yeah.
But,
no, for sure. And like,
fuck, man, like Control's really sick. Control's really sick.
And like, I like Sekiro. Like, I loved Sekiro.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously there's a game, and like I have like this fucking attachment to like these fucking From Software games. But if a game truly outshines it, like I would be like, you know what? Yeah, like I'm not gonna be a fucking sore loser fanboy. You know, I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, this shit was dope. This shit cleaned out because it deserves. You know, like I try to play games with like as unbiased as possible, right? To like developers and this and that, because hey, man, like, you know, maybe something that didn't hit for you like 10 times, the 11th time, it could have been the one that you're like, you know what? This is just fucking amazing. You know, and like, you know, so yeah, man, fuck yeah. All right, well, now I'm super curious to play it.
Yeah. So one last little tidbit about like Control.
What's up?
It's that what's it called? Like, I don't know if you remember, but there was like a category in Control. Well, not in Control, in Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
For like best actors, and like I think like 2 people from Control were on there.
Yeah, I think 2 from Control, 2 from Death Stranding, and then I forgot the rest. Yeah.
So, yeah, I absolutely get it. So one thing about Control is that you find like little tapes of like instructional videos, I guess, or like scientific journals. Yeah. Essentially.
Okay.
And like that's like the head of like. I think he's the head of research. I don't remember exactly like what department he's in, but that's it. His name is Dr. Darling.
Okay.
But the cool thing is that when you watch the video and you're like, when you watch the video, it gets added to your menu, so you can go back and rewatch it whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're watching, like when you find the video and you watch it, it's not in-engine cutscene. Like it's an actual like actor.
Really?
Yeah, so I thought that was just like really cool.
Oh shit! It's not like the PS5 presentation. Because that was CGI, dude. I don't know what people are talking about, man. That shit was all CGI. There were no real people in it.
They're not real.
There was no one real.
They looked so weird.
They looked really weird.
But yeah, like that's just like my last thing about Control, just because I think that was really cool, and I think. I don't remember his name, but I know he was in the running for one of best actor.
Yeah,
he killed it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, once I play it, I'm probably gonna go back and revise 2019, you know, and see what you know, like see how it paired off to the rest of the games that we played. No, that's awesome, man. That's really cool, man. I'm glad you played it because I feel like at least one of us had to play it at one point, you know, so we could kind of discuss this. No, it's dope, man. All right, well, me personally, Jesus, I'm playing a fucking variety of games, right? As always, and I'm just gonna mention them because I don't want to mention them or talk about them any more than I already have because I just love these games. Playing a shitload of Apex, playing a shitload of Valorant. Of course. Yeah, so Valorant, you know, now being a full launch game, have been playing a lot, and it's cool, man, because we have squads now. Like I have my little squad in Apex with some friends, and then our squad in Valorant with other friends. So it's just like cool, man. Because playing with randoms does affect the quality of these games. I truly believe that you play with people that you like, even if they're not friends, even if you play a match with them and you added them and then you just continue to play with them, at that point, the communication becomes key, right? To going here, going there, all that stuff. So, yeah, man, like, so it's been really fun. It's been really, really fun having those two teams to play with, and it's just unbelievably fun. Now, this is not a new game. I was playing it, stopped playing it, came back to it. It's Persona 5 Royal. So, yeah, I'm back playing it again, just to, get it out of the way. I'm enjoying it. I'm not playing it for, because I have to play it, but I'm playing it because I'm really fucking enjoying it. And I forgot how fucking good this game is, man.
Yeah.
I forgot how good it is. And then the thing is, too, it's because I want to finish this one, play Persona 4 Golden again on PC.
On PC?
On PC, baby. It's out now. So if you haven't played Persona 4 Golden...
Rest in peace, Vita.
Rest in peace, the Vita, dude. The Vita is officially dead. Officially
dead.
Name of the father or son, dude. The Vita is done, dude. The Vita is done, dude. The Vita is laid to rest, 6 feet under, cremated. I don't know what the fuck you want to do to it. I don't know what you believe in or what you don't. But the Vita's done, dude. Sadly, man. Sadly. When was it? June 12th, 2020, dude. May it rest in peace. But now, if you haven't played Persona 4 Golden and you own a PC, you have no excuse to not play this fucking game because it doesn't require much to run. It's not going to push your graphics card or your laptop, anything you have, it's going to run. Play this fucking game. I believe it's $20 for the regular version, $25 for the digital deluxe, which comes with some artwork and soundtrack, I believe. So it's a good deal. It's a great fucking game. $25, easy. So if you heard this podcast before, I'm always bringing up Persona 4 because I fucking love that game and I love Persona 5. And it's always like, which one do I like the best? Which one's my favorite one? And I'm always like, fuck, man, which one is the one? I'm still in debate. So that's what I'm gonna play Persona 5 Royal, which being the definitive version of Persona 5, and I'm gonna play Persona 4 Golden, being the definitive version of Persona 4. So after those runs, I will make my decision that will stand at the top.
It's still gonna be 4, man. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, I think so too. But you know what? I'm gonna give this a critical review. Not looking at nostalgia, Persona 4 just being a love that was with me through hard times. No, I'm gonna look at it like story, characters, gameplay, music, mechanics, the whole shebang. So it's gonna be a matchup. It's gonna be fun.
I'm interested.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be dope. So apart from playing Persona 5 Royal, I started playing an older game that I kind of just slept on, and right now I'm really enjoying. Hyper Light Drifter.
Ooh, cool.
Dude,
okay.
I started playing that about 2 days ago. I'm not super far into the game, but boy, am I loving it, dude.
It's cool, man. It's a cool-ass game.
It's a cool-ass game. The music is insane, dude. It's bonkers. The art style, I love the art. The little 8-bitish stuff. I really like it. I like how there's no dialogue. It's just, again, telling the lore of the story through flashback, things you find, images, all that stuff is just, you're like, what's going on? I have no idea. All I know is that I'm fucking interested in knowing what's happening and just playing it. It's fun. It's fun. It's a really fun game. It's a little challenging. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little challenging.
Yeah.
I haven't played it that much. Right now I'm fighting the first boss, I guess, because I guess you can go in whatever direction. I'm not sure if the game has a certain direction or linear way to follow, but I went in one direction. I'm gonna walk this way, boom, hit a boss.
Walk this way.
Yeah, dude, and then so that's where I'm at right now. I haven't beat this boss yet. I gave him a couple of shots last night, but I was like, okay, I'm too sleepy, I'm too tired, I need to fight this guy with more energy, right? But man, I'm having fun. I don't have much to say right now because I'm maybe 5 hours into the game. But oh, dude, am I enjoying it? The exploration, hitting little paths here and there, how to get there from here to there. It's just been really fun. It's been really fun. I've been looking for something like this, something to just sit down and play. And I feel like this game is doing a good job. And what got me into playing this game was a preview of a trailer that we saw on the PS5 reveal. And I was like, you know what? I need to play the first, or not the first part. I don't know what it is. I need to play this game because the creators are making something along the ways. So that's what I've been playing, Jesus. And with that, what's up? Go ahead.
No, I was just like saying that, like agreeing with you.
Yeah, man. So I'll keep you updated on this game, dude, because I'm really, really enjoying it, and I hope I have a pleasant experience at the end of all this, which I'm sure I will. I mean, I don't see how this game can get bad. Hope, fingers crossed, you know. But now, Jesus, with that out of the way, we've talked about what we've been playing. Let's get into the beefy, meaty, plant-based. If part of the show, if this is your beef, you know, if that's the way you take it. So, man, we had the PlayStation 5 reveal event, which showed us a bunch of developers, a bunch of games they're working on, first party, AAA, third parties, here and there, independents, PlayStation Studios, and we got the reveal of the box, physical box,
the box,
the router, the router. The PS2 with a binder around it. I don't know what you want to call it. Well, we got it, dude. We finally got to see it. June, man. We're in June. This is supposed to drop in less than 6 months. So that's pretty nuts, you know. But now, Jesus, we have here a list of all the games that were mentioned. And we're going to talk about each and one individually, see where we're at with those. And then we'll give our final thoughts on the presentation. How about that?
Sounds good. Let's do it up.
All right, man. So opening up the presentation, we had the Rockstar logo, right?
Yeah.
And
the little tickle underneath you.
Yeah, exactly. You're sitting like, ooh, like what is that? I don't know, but I'm liking it. What's going on? What's happening? I'm tempted. We get GTA 5 on the PS5. So third generation this game is on.
Yeah.
Third generation.
It's never gonna die. It's never gonna fucking die,
man. What are your thoughts on GTA 5 making it into the PS5 for free on launch?
Well, it's first of all, like, it's online only, isn't it? Or is it the full game? I don't remember. Or is online just free on the PS5?
I believe the game is free. Like, you don't have to pay anything to get the game. I'm sure the online is gonna be with your PS Plus subscription, I believe. Because I think you can just download the game free if you do it through the PS5. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. Yeah.
Because like I thought I saw that the online component, like you could play online for GTA just as a PS5 owner. But then I didn't see anything about like the full game being on there. But I would imagine. But
yeah, I mean
honestly, like, cool. Will I do it? No.
Yeah.
Like, I have GTA on so many different platforms. Like, we just got it for free for Epic Games. Like,
yeah.
I don't need it on there. Like, I guess it would make sense if there was like nothing on release, but we kind of know that there's gonna be like a pretty big one on release.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool. And then the whole like free 1 million short cash, like, that's pretty cool if you're like already a GTA player that is just planning on moving on to PS5.
Right.
So that's cool. But I just wanted 6, man. I really just wanted 6.
Same. I wanted 6, or I wanted a Vice City remake.
That would have been cool. I mean, there's just a lot of like cool things that we would have got, like we could have gotten from Rockstar.
Yeah.
Like a new Max Payne, even an LA Noire
like,
sequel, like, would have been cool. But I mean, it was obviously going to be GTA 5. Like, they make way too much money with that game.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There's no reason for them to stop it.
Yeah, they're still making bank. There's a lot of players active online. They keep releasing content for it. And, dude, almost everyone has a copy of this game at this point. It's been 3 generations, dude. Almost everyone has a fucking copy of this version. And so that's why, making it free sounds like a possibility, right? It's like, it's just free. Everyone has it at this point. We're not going to make you buy it again. Here you go.
Yeah, just play it. But you'll probably want to buy a bunch of shard cash because you want the cool cards.
Exactly, So, like, play this while we work on the next thing, which I'm sure we'll get something new. We have to. I mean, at this point, right, it's 3 fucking generations. GTA 6 has to be at least in the works. But yeah, man. So that's GTA.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like, I mean, I think they're like right on track as far as like, yeah, like GTA has been dragged on, but like it's been following like the usual like Rockstar development cycle.
Right.
You know, like it's about like 6-7 years between game.
Yeah.
You know, so like GTA 5 came out, and then like 6-7 years, and then we got Red Dead 2.
Right.
So like, you know, Red Dead 2 like just came out like 2 years ago. So
yeah,
we're not due for another one in a while. So.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll see how that goes. Now the next one we got was Spider-Man Miles Morales.
One of the most controversial games in the list.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Coming holiday 2020, man. That's very, very soon. Too soon.
Yeah, that's super cool, but like, is it a game? Is it a DLC?
So they're saying it's
what's going on?
They're saying it's a full flag game.
Yeah, but it's not
full-fledged game.
Because it's still like a short game. Like, okay, like I get it. It's a full length game. Like, it's a full-fledged game.
Yeah.
But it's not a 30+ hour Spider-Man experience.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a 10-hour experience, which bums me out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Go for it.
Yeah. Me personally, man. I first of all, like, I love Spider-Man. Like, that's like one of my that's my favorite superhero of all time. Like, right. I love that character. And then, it's still fairly recently when we were introduced to Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And it was like half black, half Puerto Rican kid from Brooklyn. I was like, I'm in.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
Spider-Man of color. Like, let's do this. I fucking love this. I love it. Yeah. So like, he quickly became like one of my favorite characters. And then just seeing him in the Spider-Man game, I was like, this is cool because we're gonna get a Miles game later on. And I mean, we are, but at what cost?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I didn't play Spider-Man, the recent one that came out for the PS4. Mm-hmm. As you know, I'm not a big superhero guy. So most superhero games, the movies barely get my attention, right? Yeah. However, I know Spider-Man did very well. People that played it just raged how great the game was. So, you know, from that, I can understand the hype, right? That, you know, what's coming next? You know, what's the next thing? So, yeah, you know, obviously, being a Mexican dude, you know, like, seeing a half Puerto Rican, half black guy, you know, being the protagonist of this game, it's like, fuck yeah, dude, that's dope. Again, you know, I would like for it to be a longer game. You know, like a full-on game where, you know, this character truly shines, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, like it's harder to like explain it like without you having not played the game, just because in the story, like, you do get a lot of like development for Miles, like, as like I guess like trainee. I'm trying to think of another word, but it's like eluding me.
Padawan.
Yeah, like, he's pretty much, yeah, essentially, yeah, like,
Yeah.
he's just Peter's like Padawan, you know, like, he's like, he's not necessarily like training him in the game,
right?
But you as a fan playing Spider-Man, you realize that that's Miles Morales, so like, he clearly becomes Spider-Man later on,
right?
So, kind of like Peter kind of takes that mentorship of him, mm-hmm. and then just kind of builds him up, but not necessarily in a Spider-Man way, like in a adult kind of way, like, let me lead you in life because your dad's dead, you know, like,
yeah,
type of thing. So yeah, like, it was very obvious that we were gonna get a Miles game, and yeah, it's just kind of a bummer that we're gonna get a very, like, not watered down. I think like it's still gonna be like a really good game, yeah. But I just want, like, I want to spend 30+ hours being Miles rather than just 10. Right.
Yeah, because this one I'm still not sure where I'm at as far as like, do I want to play it? Do I not want to play it? We'll see, you know. Because again, you know, superheroes for me aren't my...
Yeah, honestly, like, I have to recommend it just because I love this game, but like, I'm very biased. But even then, if you were to play this one, I actually just want you, like, I would rather you play the original first.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Maybe. Perhaps perhaps I'll get a good deal on it. Just pick it up, play it, and then see what the hype's about. Man.
Bro, it's like $20.
Is it already? Is it really?
It's
there.
It's 20.
Right
dude,
there.
it's the best-selling game, the best-selling PlayStation game of all time.
Then there you have it.
Yeah, it's $20 with all the DLC too.
Oh my, really? I didn't know this. Holy shit! Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go, Jesus.
Yeah, like if you like Spider-Man and you haven't picked it up, like you're dumb.
Yeah, at this point,
like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
right. Yeah, at this point for sure. I don't know, dude. I just want to be thought.
So, little shout out
to
our friend Keith from the Mini Games podcast, because he actually bought a PS4 just to play Spider-Man.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's hype.
He talked about it for like the longest time, and like I still have him on my friends list, and like he just never online.
Ah, damn it, Keith.
Just because, yeah, like he literally, I'm pretty sure he bought more games. I don't know, but like he literally just bought the PS4 to play Spider-Man.
That's funny. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. That's fucking awesome. that's fucking love and dedication to a character, dude, and a franchise. That's dope, man. All right, well, I guess moving on. The next game that we saw was Gran Turismo.
Cars 4. What?
I hate you. Gran Turismo 7 was shown.
Cool.
Racing games.
Like, yeah, I don't care about them, man. Like, it looks really cool, but there's a market for it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be into racing games when I was a kid because I wanted to be a race car pilot when I was like in my early years of life.
Yeah.
Until I kind of figured I need to be like a fucking millionaire to go to the school, so I was like, no. Anyways, yeah, for Gran Turismo 7, there it is. It's coming. If you like racing games, there it is. It looks clean. It looks crisp, and I'm sure the ray tracing on this one's gonna be astounding.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like it's gonna look super good.
It's gonna look fucking ridiculously good. But there it is. All right, I guess now moving down the list because we do have a lot to go over.
Yeah, we gotta kind of have to like knock these out quickly.
Yeah, right. All
There's
right.
a lot of these that we can just kind of gloss over because.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
All right, the next one was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So, Jesus, any comments on this one?
Let me tell you about my game of the show.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Man, I'm not like the biggest Ratchet and Clank fan. I've played the older ones, but like very sparingly. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell you like all the names of the games or even which one I played. You know.
Right.
I did play the remake for the PS4.
Okay.
And it was fun. It was a fun game, but I wasn't like over the moon about it. But then I saw this trailer on a 1080p stream that was like compressed to all hell, and I was like, God damn, this game looks beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
I want to play it so bad.
Yeah, this game is gonna look good. God, my glasses are fucking dirty. Yeah, dude, this game is gonna look super fucking clean. Like, yeah, again, it looked really nice, and we saw like stream quality video.
Yeah, it's one of those games that, you know, I always talk about this, you know, like the games that you show your dad, like, yo, dad, check out the graphics.
Check this shit out. Like, this is the new thing. It's like, oh my god, like, fuck. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I guess from this, you know, like from the ones we mentioned, like, yeah, you show him Gran Turismo, he's gonna be like, man, that car looks real as fuck. Like,
yeah.
But this Ratchet and Clank game is that perfect example of that game that doesn't have to be realistic to look really fucking cool.
Right.
All the particle effects look super sick. All the monsters look fun. Just the reflections on Clank, like,
yeah,
oh my god,
yeah,
like,
dude.
Get the fuck out of here! Like, that looks so good.
Also on the floor, like the
tiles,
tiles,
dude, like, everything about it.
Yeah, it looked like in the fucking station. I was like, why does it look so fucking clean? Yeah, it's so good, dude. I'm looking at the trailer right now because I have it here just rolling, and dude, yeah, like, I might have to play it, dude. Honestly, I might have to play it. I'm not gonna say I am, but it looks fun. It looks fun, dude.
Yeah. And it's not gonna be like one of those games that it's just gonna win Game of the Year, you know, like,
yeah, right,
it's not gonna be like super compelling, you know, like Ratchet and Clank, they just make like butt jokes and shit like that, you know, like it's not toilet humor, but like it's very childish, you know.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's very accessible, but it's just gonna be fun. Like, it's gonna be super fun. That's all I want from that game.
Yeah, a good experience, and then I don't know, man. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well because this game looks fun, and then the character at the end that came out when he's like Ratchet. He's like, who? Yeah, I was like, holy shit! All right, cool. So it has a fun twist, So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes. Again, for Ratchet and Clank, I don't have much to say. It looks fun. It looks good. It looks pretty. We'll see where it goes. All right, so now the next one we have here. You go ahead and talk about this one, Jesus. You open this one up because I know you're excited about this one.
Oh boy, this game looks super cool, man. We don't know what it's called. It's Project Atia.
Right.
By Square Enix. Well, it's published by Square Enix.
Yeah.
Developed by Luminous Productions.
Right.
I don't know how much research you did, Moy.
I didn't do much, man. I just saw a trailer, and then I saw a couple of tweets go out from some people that were working on it or had something to do with it, and that's about it. I didn't go too much into it. What do you got for me?
So I'm guessing you don't know who Luminous Productions is. Don't look it up.
No, I'm not looking up. I'm just here thinking, drinking my Coke Zero. I mean my
See, I need to be able to look at you. We're gonna have to work this
out. We're gonna have to work this out. No, okay, go for it.
So, Luminous Productions developed Final Fantasy 15.
Okay.
It looks very weird and not Final Fantasy at all.
Yeah, because at first,
but did Final Fantasy 15 look like Final Fantasy?
It didn't. And you know what? That's the thing. That's okay. So here's where I was thinking, right? When I saw the trailer, right, I was like, as soon as I saw Square Enix, I was like, here we go, baby, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, dude, same. I was like, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
I was like, Final Fantasy, this is it. This is the one. This is 16. We're waiting for it. It's coming, and I think here it is. And then I saw it, and I was like, it doesn't look like Final Fantasy. And I kept looking, and I was like, not at all. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but it's not Final Fantasy. And then, but yeah, now you mentioned that how 15 didn't look like a Final Fantasy game. At least the characters look Final Fantasy. And this one,
I mean, we saw one character and a dragon.
Yeah, we did see a dragon. I don't know.
So keep this in mind. This is just a super hard reach.
Okay.
But I've been seeing people agreeing
that it
is a reach. It is a very small minority that people that think this is Final Fantasy 16. People are pointing out little details of the map. It's this looks like Eos. This looks like this part looks like Eos. This is the region of Lucis. But it's just you're kind of grasping at straws at that point. It is the same developer, so it's not unlikely that the developer is reusing assets that they've worked hours and hours on.
Right.
It's it's a fucking tree. Of course I'm gonna use a tree. Why not?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It is very unlikely, but it's just in my head it just makes sense.
What if it's a Final Fantasy? What if it's a Final Fantasy but not a numbered Final Fantasy? What if it's a Final Fantasy something, and it's just kind of something along the lines of Final Fantasy, but it's not meant to be a numbered one? You think they'd go out of their way to do something like that?
No, it's very possible. Yeah, they've done that plenty of times.
Okay, could be.
Maybe they're. I mean, it's because it depends on who you ask about whether Final Fantasy 15 was a success or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel maybe they don't see it as a success because of all the journey that took place just to get it where it should be.
Yeah, right.
And then honestly, my girlfriend's been playing it and I've been watching her. And this is current Final Fantasy with all the updates, all the patches, everything just put in place.
Yeah, not how we played it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's still pretty rough, man.
Really?
Yeah, just looking back at it, I'm just watching her in combat and the wonky camera and just how kind of boring it seems at times. I'm just wow, this didn't really get fixed. The DLC were really cool, but that's because you weren't really playing Final Fantasy 15. You know?
Yeah. Ah.
So I feel like they're just trying to like. So like I mean, if you want to take that theory of maybe it's not a numbered entry.
Yeah.
And they want to do like a little spin-off, like maybe it's still in EOS.
Yeah.
It would make sense. Maybe they are just trying to like recuperate from like the backlash from 15 and then really make sure that they kind of nail 16.
Right.
Especially because they are going to be working partially on 7. It's not the same studio though, but like, you know, like it'll still be something that you have to like kind of like spread your resources across.
Yeah.
But also, you know, like the fact that it doesn't have a name.
Yeah, that kind of got me. I was like, okay, so his name's gonna change, but like,
yeah, so
yeah, because that's like Final Fantasy 16. Boom. You know, you can put like something else or whatever, or just like a logo you can change later on. Something, you know, just kind of leading on. It's not even a Final Fantasy like title at this point. So yeah, that's very strange.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, I've been seeing like from different sources that like they say that it is a new IP. So
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be a new IP. That's like actually on my notes I had at one point. I was like, new IP.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of different things that could happen, but also, one thing like to note is that Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 15 are all part of this grand kind of scheme of things that they call Fabula Nova Crystallis.
Okay.
And they all kind of take place in like the same kind of universe. So like this just could be like, yeah, technically a brand new IP.
Yeah.
But it could still take place in like the Fabula Nova Crystallis like
universe,
Ooh. Whatever you want to call it. So I mean, there's just like a lot of stuff that they could be working on, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? We'll have to see. But either way, I think it looks really cool. I think it's a cool concept. The whole branches and controlling branches, and even like the movement, just how she like jumps across like ledges and stuff.
Yeah.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, like super like limber and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool, man. And then like her like
yeah,
like controlling like some roots or whatever, like grabbing this wolf, and then it's like this huge fucking centipede with one eye coming out and shit. Like it looked pretty crazy, and that dragon too looked pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, that dragon looks lit, like with the fire belly.
Yeah, dude, the fire the fire belly. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, we'll see what this becomes, right? And also, fun fact: Gary Whitta let a team of writers, I believe, for what this is going to become. And
so it's gonna be interesting. Like, yeah, I enjoy his writing, so
yeah,
should be cool.
Yeah, there we go. We'll see what he comes up with. So that's dope. All right, now the next one we have here, Jesus, was a very cute one. Very, very cute.
It's Death Stranding.
Huh?
It's Death Stranding.
It is Death Stranding, with a cat. The cat is carrying a package. We don't know what's in the package, but I guess we can assume he's a stray taking a package somewhere.
No.
No. All right, well, Stray is the title, and it's a cat and robots, just a bunch of robots.
Yeah.
It looks very cute. I mean,
it looks cute.
Yeah.
Annapurna, like, they always just do, like, cutesy, like, heartfelt kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool.
Yeah.
But, if it doesn't come to phone, I won't play it, you know?
To what?
To mobile.
Oh, to mobile? Okay. All right.
I don't think I've played, like, any of their games besides, what's it called? Florence?
Right. Okay.
That's because, like, my girlfriend had it on her phone, and she's like, it's 10 minutes, play it. And I was like, okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think of it, right? I think it looks cool from from the trailer, right? But I'll have to definitely see more.
I mean, we'll talk about it later, but it's just like that's one of the cool things about this conference is that just the variety of things.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna fucking play Stray.
No,
but like someone will.
Yeah. No, definitely. You know, who knows? Next thing you know, it's a fucking 10 out of 10 and shit.
I mean, yeah.
For all we know.
Could be.
This could be the 11th game that we talked about. That is just fucking like, this is just a masterpiece. No, Jesus. Cats wiggle themselves into your heart.
They do.
They really do.
So. Also, I really like their logo. I think their logo looks really cool.
Well, the logo looked fucking dope, dude. It was like some fucking, like some tagging you find in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
From some like cat loving bandits or something. I don't know. All right, and then we get a little bit of the PS5 system stats and specs. So we see like the triggers, ray tracing, all that stuff, but nothing in detail. Just kind of like features of the controller, this and that. You know, it's things we've seen already and we already know. So we'll skip that part, and then we get to the next title, Returnal. So Returnal, from the trailer, didn't really grab my attention that much. Oh no, man, it's like I didn't know what to say about it, right? Like it's just the sci-fi direction of this game didn't really catch my attention.
It caught my attention because it's so similar to Alien.
Okay.
But like that's pretty much it, honestly. Like the gameplay looks cool just because of all the crazy effects that they have going on with the weapons.
Yeah.
But I also like that name is just stupid. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like it. I don't know.
It's not a word.
Returnal. Yeah, it keeps returning. It's eternal. I'm just kidding.
I know.
No. I know.
I get it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it just really didn't grab me. I don't know. It doesn't look like my type of game. Let's put it at that.
Well, luckily we can just move past it then.
There you go. All right, so now the next one we have here is Sackboy, A Big Adventure.
It looks really cute.
It looks
really
cute.
I was just never a big fan of Little Big Planet, so
yeah,
I'm just glad he's getting like a Little Big Planet is his own game, but like this is actually just like focused on Sackboy, which is what PlayStation needs. Like they just need a mascot,
right? Yeah,
and like Sackboy is like the closest thing that could be a mascot,
right? I mean, it could have been Spyro, it could have been Crash Bandicoot, right? But
yeah, but like we lost those, you know?
Yeah, rip. Another one, dude. Ripskis. All right, and then moving on, we have Destruction All-Stars, which should have just been Twisted Metal.
Yeah, it should have been.
It should have been Twisted Metal.
But instead we got Fortnite.
Yeah, we got Fortnite with Twisted Metal.
I just don't care about this game, man. I just don't like. This is actually the one game that I was like, just skip this.
Yeah. All right. So now
I think I rather play 2K21.
Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. It's probably gonna be clean. Okay. So moving on to the next one. Now this one, dude, I believe was one of my most hyped games that we saw.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits was I think the game I'm looking forward to the most. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow, that's cool.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's really cool.
Like it really grabbed me. It really grabbed me. Like it just gave me like these Breath of the Wild vibes, like the Zelda vibes, but like PlayStation taking, when it's a Nintendo PlayStation. And I feel like this is at least is what I felt, right? Just watching this trailer, watching the hero and the little cute little things, there, and then fighting like this like evil things, the movement, the weapons, being in the forest, all enchanted, like this sort of fantasy. That's what I got from that, and I ate that shit up, dude. Like I ate it 100%, dude. I didn't leave the crumbs, dude. I just completely ate it. So I'm very excited for that one. I'm very excited.
Yeah, like it looks really cool. I probably won't play it, honestly.
Okay.
But I'll be definitely keeping my eye on it. It looks like one of those games that has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
It just looks really pretty, and I think they used that game for another presentation. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But I could have sworn I've seen, especially that scene with all the flowers rising around her.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I think we had seen it before. But
yeah, I not announced. They just kind of showed it. Yeah, you can do this, and I think it was I think it was I don't know if it was dreams or they were just talking about what the PS5 can do, or I don't know if it was that Mark Cerny conference. I don't know, man, but I just remember seeing that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks pretty. It looks really pretty.
Yeah, dude. And then there's pairing, and then you can send out the little black little fuzzies to attack, like Pikmin and shit. I was like, you got me. You got me. But yeah, that's really, it looks really fun. We'll see how that goes. We'll see where it goes. More trailers, and yeah. All right. Well, now moving on to the next one. I was just gonna say the title and move on.
Pretty much, man. I mean, it's just yeah. Just go ahead.
Goodbye, Volcano High.
Quick thing, it's a visual novel.
Visual novel. I'm not with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Not for me. All right. So moving on. Old World Soulstorm. Any thoughts on this one, Jesus?
So I know a lot of people that really like Oddworld.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people, and it was just one of those things. But I never really knew.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It's not like something that like they're just like this is like my favorite game, you know.
Yeah.
But like once I find out like they like Oddworld, they're just very passionate about it.
Right. Yeah, because
and like I know not a lot of people like that, and I never really heard about that game.
Yeah.
And but this one looks really cool.
It freaked me out, dude. The trailer was a little freaky.
Oh yeah, it's weird.
It was freaky as fuck.
I mean, it's odd.
Yeah.
It's Oddworld, you know. But yeah, I like from the gameplay that they showed, like it looks really cool. Like it just looks like a kind of like run and gun type thing.
Yeah.
But I know like it's very, I think it's supposed to be like really mature. So like they have like a lot of like really like, just like hard language and like really, like, bad jokes.
Yeah.
So I might check it out, honestly. Just that train scene like looks really cool. Like with just the power of the machine, you know.
Yeah.
It looks really neat. So who knows? I might check it out actually. Might be my first Oddworld game.
Yeah, it reminded me of kind of like some like Mad Max shit. Like watching it.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, this looks creepy. It looks terrifying. I'm scared. And there it is. But yeah, because I remember seeing like characters like before, right? But it never got my attention or played any. So same. I'm the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess that's with that. Next one, Ghostwire Tokyo by Tango Gameworks.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah.
We finally see what it actually is.
Yeah, dude.
We heard one thing and one, well, not one thing and one thing only, but the main thing that we heard about this game is that it was spooky.
It was spooky, dude. Indeed, we did hear that. Everyone heard that, dude. That it was spooky.
Yeah, and let me ask you, Moy.
What's up?
Did you think it was spooky?
No, not really.
Yeah, me neither.
Not at all. Like at all. Like the trailer we saw in E3, I thought was scary, and I was like, this has potential to be terrifying. I saw the trailer. I saw the first person, which for one, I didn't like the first person view. I would like for it to be a third person or something.
Yep.
So I think that takes away something that I was looking forward to, at least like if I were to be a creative mind behind this game, I would like to see it a certain way, right? But who am I to speak? But it didn't look scary at all. Like nothing here gave me the heebie-jeebies. Nothing spooked me. Nothing, dude. Like I was just like, all right, it's just like a bunch of like Japanese like lore, like legends, myths, and stuff like that. Like attacking them, and you're throwing magic at them. Done.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, like little backstory. Ikari, I believe her name is. I think it's Ikari Nakamura. Yeah. That's the spooky girl.
Yeah.
She was the creative director, or I don't know if she was like the lead director on this game.
Right.
And she kind of just got like sideswiped from this project.
Yeah.
And then ended up leaving Tango Gameworks.
Yeah.
And that was like a huge bummer because she was kind of like taken under like Shinji Mikami's wing.
Yeah.
And like he's a director of the original Resident Evil. And like now he like directed Evil Within and Evil Within 2.
Yeah.
So like we had like a lot of like really big expectations. We thought like it was gonna be like a really cool, like interesting take on like the horror like thriller genre.
Yeah.
And like it just kind of makes you think like how it would look like if she was still on the project.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that's why she ended up like leaving, because people just wanted to make this game rather than like a horror game.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we're gonna move in this direction.
Yeah.
This is what we majority wants. Sorry, instead of like believing. Yeah, dude. Cause yeah, man. Honestly, man. Like I had this game down in my like lists of like keep an eye out for this one after E3. Now it's just kind of gone. Honestly, you know, like if I'm being honest with you, it's just kind of gone now.
Yeah. I mean, like I get it. For me, I'm actually still really excited about it.
Okay.
I'm disappointed at the fact that I don't get to see what Nakamura's game was going to look like.
Yeah.
But I still have like kind of a big boner for Mikami.
All right.
So, and then I'm just kind of taking it off like for what it is, which is it's just an action game now. Like,
yeah.
And I think the aesthetic of it is like really still pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm still probably gonna play it, honestly.
Okay.
Like I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like holding my breath for anything crazy.
Yeah. And at this point, like I don't care. You know, maybe when the game is close to release and we see gameplay, like actual gameplay footage, we see more information on it. You know, maybe I'll kind of like, obviously I'll get swindled into like maybe like checking it out, right? But yeah, like for me, it's just like whatever right now. But you know, it could turn out to be a really good game.
Yeah.
You know, for all we know.
I feel like it's gonna be like one of those like kind of slept on titles where like Evil Within, where it's a really good game, but not a lot of people played it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna end up being that way, or it could just be a shit show. So
Possibly.
it could go either way.
Possibly.
Same thing with Project Zia, you know.
Yeah. There you go. Exactly. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully we get some fucking masterpieces.
Yeah.
All right. Now the next game here is Jet: The Far Shore.
Next.
Yeah, I'm good.
It was just like the little plane, and then
Yeah, I'm kind of good in the fucking whole sepia filter on it.
Yeah. I didn't get what it was going for. And
didn't catch my attention. It's kind of like futuristic, like a futuristic tribe, I guess. It was like people like in tribe, and then like in the future, I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
So here's one that we heard previously as well. Godfall.
Yes. I'll start it off.
Go for it.
I was like, no.
Go for it. Take it away. Yeah.
I think it looks so stupid.
Yeah, I don't like how it looked.
But it's stupid fun.
It's like when we first heard Godfall in E3, I was like, oh, cool. Like here's a PS5 title. Like I just wanted more PS5 titles. And then I saw the gameplay and stuff, and I was like, all right, well, it looks like I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like.
It's like that's what it is, you know. Like it's just Borderlands with swords.
Yeah, because it did.
You know, like
yeah.
It's not a looter shooter. I don't know what they're gonna call it.
Yeah,
like
it's a looter swiper or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But looter slasher and shit.
Yeah, like kill enemy, get gun. Kill enemy, get sword. You know.
Yeah, you get cool armor, get cool swords, get cool weapon, different heroes. There you go.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it's probably gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll probably be fun.
But...
Like, it'll probably be fun. I'm just not like super looking to it. Like, oh yeah, Godfall. Like, yeah, just like okay, like.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, it'll come when it comes, and it's set for holiday 2020. So, I guess before the end of the year, if they release by that time, we'll see what it's about, and we'll see if it's fun or not.
I feel like that's gonna be launch.
Okay, all right. Possibly. All right, then we have Solar Ash, which was another one of my hype games, right? So currently playing Hyper Light Drifter. And so yeah, dude, watching this trailer, I was like, yes, I would like to play this because this looks dope. And immediately I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go play this other game that they created. So I mean, it looks really clean. The art style looks really pretty. And all those lights, man, all those neons, all those colors, I would love to see how they look in the PS5.
Just look around, baby. That's what we are.
Look, that's what we are. Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I'm just really excited for this one as well. So we'll see.
Yeah, it looks really sick. I love the new character design. I think the Drifter from Hyper Light, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But I think the character in Solar Ash looks even better.
Dude.
And especially like that scene where like she maybe.
I believe so. Maybe.
Like they're walking like toward like away from the camera.
Yeah.
And their cloak just like comes back on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's.
And
sick.
then just sliding, like just sliding with like the little. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, dude. So, Whew.
It gave me like Gravity Rush vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree. Cause I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, like when you said it, I was like, "Yep, that's it right there." And then the logo, Solar Ash. It's so sick. The name too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, hopefully, and that one's set for 2021 release. No window. All right. Next one, Jesus. Hitman
3.
Hitman 3 is set for January 2021. Now,
so kind of launch.
Yeah, I kind of launched. Yeah, it's not like too far off. I mean, we're in June, dude.
Yeah.
It's what, like 7 months from now.
Yeah.
I tried out Hitman 1. Didn't get into it. Obviously, didn't get into Hitman 2 or 3. So for me, it's like I heard Hitman's, a really fun game. A lot of people really like it. I didn't play it, so I don't have this attachment to it, or quite frankly, a big opinion on it. It looks cool. I bet it's gonna look really nice and really clean, and the music is all fucking outstanding on that trailer. It looks really good. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about that one.
I don't have much else to say about Hitman. I actually really like Hitman. I'm just a pretty big fan of like stealth games, but Hitman's one of those that like stuck with me like through the years.
Yeah.
I actually didn't get to play the first two on PS4.
Okay.
And I've been meaning to, but I want to get like the complete editions because it was just like a shit show with like the whole thing of them being episodic and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to skip out on that. But now that you can get like a full, like story from like just 2 discs, I might go back into it. I think they went to PS Plus one day. I don't remember, so I might have it on there.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I'm excited. But like not much to say about it, like Hitman's never like reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, it's
they just tell a cool story.
That's a cool story.
Pretty much my opinion on it.
There you go. All right, well, we'll see how it is, and we'll see when the time comes. We'll see how it does. I'm sure it's going to do well. People are expecting this game, and people that love the other games will probably jump on this one as well. All right.
And then cool fun fact is that like Square Enix kind of owned it. And they like released IO Interactive, and like, everyone thought that like there was not going to be another Hitman by IO Interactive, but they actually managed to get the rights for their IP. So like, good on them. Like this is actually like their first time. I don't know who's publishing it. I don't know if they're like self-publishing it, but yeah, like it's their first Hitman without like any strings attached. So that's really cool.
Well, there it is. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
All right, and then our next one we have Astro's Playroom. So, pretty sure it's going to come to the PS5, try it out. Haptic triggers, feel this out, feel this that. Here we go.
Yeah, like that's just like the
3D audio, all that kind of stuff.
This is like the tech demo,
Yeah.
Like, which is, but like it's kind of cool just because Astrobot was such a good game. For like the VR and stuff,
right?
So everyone was like really excited about it. So like it's kind of cool that they're actually like giving them their own.
Yeah, game. Definitely. So they're pretty sweet. They're pretty cute. Little guys are cute. I like them. I want to cuddle one of them. If they allow it, if they allow me to pick them up. All right, and then the next one we have Little Devil Inside, which I love the art style. The art direction they're taking for this game, it looks dope, man.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, at first I thought it was Monster Hunter with that like thing following him at one point. Like it was like a dragon with like a long neck. I was like, oh shit, it looks like a Monster Hunter monster. But no. And then so they already got into some some issues with design. At one point during the trailer, some of the characters chasing, I guess, this being the protagonist, I'm assuming. Depict kind of a racial frowned upon design throughout history. So the developers already came out and said, an apology. That wasn't their intention, and that they're going to be redesigning these characters before the game launches. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I actually didn't know about it until you told me earlier, and I saw I just missed it.
Dude, I missed it too, man. Like I completely missed it, and then it's because on Twitter, I saw it yesterday on Twitter. Like it was getting retweeted and stuff, and I think Kotaku posted a little article on it, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, oh shit, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, like easy to miss because it's like a second, 2 seconds, kind of like cutscene.
Yeah, exactly.
And then boom, you just miss it, right? So
you're just like swept up in the moment, you know.
Exactly,
like, like happening so fast. You're so excited about everything.
Yeah, you're not depicting like bit by bit, pausing and like analyzing. Yeah, it's just kind of like.
Yeah, but if like you go back to it and watch it, you're just like, oh no, that's bad.
That's pretty.
That looks bad.
It's really fucking bad, man. It's really fucking bad. When I saw it, I was like, oh no, like. Yeah, that's really bad. Who okayed this? Who didn't just say like, hey, this doesn't look okay? Oh man, but yeah, dude. And also one of the meat stores called Schmeat, just Schmeat. And I lost my shit. I guess that's why I didn't see anything because I was just
that too. You know,
I was just laughing. I was like Schmeat.
I was just at work, like, just like putting like the stream on my phone.
Yeah.
And I just like look back. I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. And I look away, come back. I'm like, Schmeat.
Yeah, dude. There you go, dude. They got us.
Yeah.
All right, and then so that one looks pretty fun. So we'll see what that one's about. And then we have NBA 2K21 releasing fall 2020, baby. Yeah, basketball game.
Like,
you know them.
It's like why is anyone surprised that we're getting a sport game?
Yeah, you know them, you love them. The audience is there. You're there to play them, and there it is, baby. It's just gonna look better than the last one.
Fun fact: people actually hated the last two.
Did they really?
Yeah, they kind of just fucking shit the fan with the development of that.
You know what? You're right. I did hear about that.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, but like the people that play these games don't care.
It's just like
anything, you know, like they'll complain about it, like, man, this fucking NBA sucks, and it's like, yeah, let me pre-order 2K21.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because
like they just want to play it, like, you know, it's updated rosters, new courts, new uniforms, you know, like, you know, they're gonna throw a bunch of shit to like pay respects to Kobe, you know.
Yeah, because I'm just stuck on Madden and FIFA, dude. You know, I haven't played them in forever, but I fuck with FIFA and I fuck with Madden, you know, so there it is, dude.
It's like same thing, you know, like I think Madden is kind of doing something right. By actually like adding college teams to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what FIFA does different, you know?
Yeah, I haven't played FIFA in a couple of years. The last one I played was 2019, so I played like in end of 2018. There it is. You know.
And like, don't get me wrong, like I actually really like sports games.
Yeah, they're fun.
2K, 2K and like NHL, like I love playing those games. But like it's one of those things that I just don't never want to buy them on release, you know? Like it's like, I'll pick up the one from like 3 years ago for like $5, you know.
There you go.
It's gonna be the same thing as the newer one, just with like slightly toned down like mechanics.
I can get tattoos now, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's one of the FIFA things that people went nuts about. It's like, we can get tattoos. Oh fuck! And they had this fucking tatted ass dude and shit. It's like, all right, cool, that's dope. That's impressive. All right, so moving on after 2K, we have people love. People love this fucking game, and I don't know if they love the game. They just love the fucking soundtrack.
Both,
dude.
Both. I actually want to play this
Bug
game.
Snacks, dude. So
it looks so weird.
You eat shit and you turn into it. You eat stuff and you eat a weenie. Your arm becomes a weenie. You eat a strawberry. Your arm becomes strawberry.
It's the guy from My Hero.
Bug Snacks, baby. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. The one of the three dudes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The big three.
I forgot his name. Sasuke.
Yeah, he's dope. All right. Well, Well, yeah. It's just Food World. Yeah, and then with a really, really catchy, cool song. And it's coming again, holiday 2020, baby. So
yeah, I mean it's the developers from Octodad, and Octodad is just a super goofy game, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
So like I think Bugsnax is gonna be like a really fun game.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's not gonna win awards and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Like Untitled Goose
Game
won a lot of stuff.
How the Goose Game.
Yeah.
Did it? You know.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass, I guess.
Nah, for sure. I feel it. It's because like we have like I don't know, like our brains are like allocated to like these certain specific type of games, and then like we have our side brain, you know, just kind of there.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Because like I mean, like in my critical like game reviewer brain, like I only play games for intellectuals. And I'm like, ooh, I can turn into a bug.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
you know,
it's like where are the pickles? I want to be a pickle.
Yeah, like pickle go.
I want to be a ramen. I want a bowl of ramen with like fried rice hair. All right. Anyways.
I don't know, man, dude. I'm just gonna eat whatever I find. And I'm like,
Dude.
what the fuck am I?
Can you be an ass? I wonder if you can be an ass.
Like a whole ass?
Yeah, I mean, if you eat ass, can't you turn to an ass?
I mean, I guess, but I don't think. I mean,
I wish you could see my face right now. Just kidding. Anyways,
moving on.
The next one. Ooh. Okay, so when I said Kenna was my most anticipated game, I got ahead of myself a little bit. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong. It's like top three, baby, top 3. I think this is my top 1 because it's Demon Souls, baby. Demon Souls remake, dude. I haven't played Demon Souls, so I'm super hyped for this remake. I know people, have like, oh, I like Demon Souls more than Dark Souls, I haven't played Demon Souls, so I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they say that. I'm just like, okay, I guess something's different. And maybe some RPG aspect is different. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Maybe like storytelling's different. Weapons are different. Mechanics are different. I'm not sure, right? But all I know, Jesus, is that I want to fucking play it because it looks fucking sick.
Have you seen the comparisons?
Yeah. I saw the comparisons. Wow,
looks really
dude.
Cool.
I'm in, baby. I'm in. Like, oh, it looks so fucking sick. And I just love these fucking terrifyingly hard games. I love the torture, dude. So I'm in. I'm sold. Like, I need this game. I need it, dude.
It looks really cool, but like, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, play it. All
right. I'll probably try to like watch you like.
Yeah.
Play
Nah,
it.
You know what? I'm gonna watch you.
Like,
I'm gonna watch you play it.
Oh fuck no!
I'm just gonna fucking sit in the back seat and just be like, all right, Jesus, like.
Bro, like you haven't seen me get mad at games. Like, you see me get tilted like at like online games.
Yeah.
But not at like games that are actually like bullshit, Like because like when I get tilted, like I'm getting mad at myself, like okay. Like I'm never like, man, fuck this game, like this game's a piece of shit, like I fucking shot that dude, like
yeah.
I'm like fuck, like I'm so fucking
the
bad.
shot
like,
didn't register.
Fuck, I can't play this game.
This and that.
Yeah, but like when like I know like a game is just like punishingly hard, I'm like,
yeah,
like, and like I just start complaining because like I'm just like a critic at heart. So then I'm like, why the fuck would you make this? Like this just doesn't make sense. Like you should hear me like, you did actually like. Watched like 2 episodes ago me complaining about like level design in Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I was there. That's what
yeah, like
at the time I was just kind of like, man, I think like, he's going to. I think he's going to ham. Like it's a Metroidvania.
But like the thing is, like, imagine me doing that same rant, like right after encountering that situation to my girlfriend, but like right, like like fresh off that like death, like just. Absolutely livid.
Like there's like steam coming out of you still.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's ugly.
All right,
it's ugly. Like I can't play those games with
then perhaps not. Dude. Maybe we'll record it, but maybe we just won't pull that shit. We won't upload it. Fuck it. Oh my god. All right, so now moving on to the next one, Deathloop. That one looks dope. That one looks very fucking dope.
I'm so excited for Deathloop.
It looks very dope. Oh my god, dude, like the music, the art style, like it just looks so fucking cool, man. It looks really good. At first, they kind of got me. At first, I thought it was like some sort of BioShock shit. At first, like I was like, oh my god, are you getting a new BioShock or something? What is this? And then like 10 seconds in, I was like, oh, never mind. Deathloop. Looks dope, man. Looks dope.
Yeah, dude.
Looks
like once
dope.
they got announced at E3 last year, I was just already like interested. Like obviously we didn't know anything about it, but it looked really cool, like aesthetically.
Yeah.
And then actually just seeing it in action, I was super in. And just like the way that like they were telling the story of like what's gonna happen, and like you have to like defeat like the 8 villains.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like this is so cool. Like this is just an action movie with like magic and teleporting and shit.
Yeah, dude, it looks fucking cool. And then I really like the whole 50s like like art,
like very pulpy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I just fucking eat that shit up, dude. So yeah.
Yeah.
Like the part where he shoots like a shotgun and it just like swipes his body and like it just picks him up and flies out the window. I was like, bruh, like, yeah.
So like that's the thing. Well, like they're the ones who mid Dishonored,
Right.
and I wasn't a big fan of Dishonored. I thought it was gonna be really cool, just because I was like, ooh, cool, like stealth, but then you can kind of like be loud, and then it's just like a bunch of magic. So I was like, cool, this is kind of right up my alley.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it, man. There was just like something there that I wasn't into.
Yeah.
But I saw the game and I was like, this is a pretty good game. It's just I'm not into it.
Yeah, dude.
And then just seeing them like work on Deathloop, I was like, I'm in. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, dude. No, honestly, man, I'm really looking forward to this fucking game. I can't wait for this game, actually.
Yeah.
All right, well.
And then side point, I know this is just us talking about PS5.
What's up?
But there was a PC gaming show this weekend because it's like the summer of games.
There was.
And we're just getting announcements like crazy.
There was, baby.
It opened up with a trailer for the System Shock remaster.
Really?
Yeah, and it looks really good.
Fuck, I didn't watch it, man. I just saw a couple of like announcements after the fact because I slept I slept in super fucking bad. So I didn't see much, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, cool.
Yeah, you should check that out because it looks really good.
All right.
I'm actually super excited about it.
Yeah, I'll check it after this.
I think it's just PC, but I don't know.
Okay, I'll check it after this. Hell yeah, dude. All right, now the next one. Resident Evil Village. We don't know if it's 8. It should be 8. It is.
I still think it's 8. But
well, it's 8, but like it's gonna call it Village.
But like the website says Village. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Village, Resident Evil Village, and then the 8's in there. It's like, what's the 8th one? Well, yeah, the 8th is in the name. You know, it's just
like I feel like that could just be like a cop out to like not be following the story. Like it's not like a number title. It's just like, oh, it's just kind of like in there, like
yeah,
type of thing. But I mean, it's just blatant that it's an 8. You know?
Yeah. So we've known about this game for a while now. You know that like where it's taking place, kind of like the scenery. It's in the mountain. It's snowing. It's in the forest. So we had seen stuff about this. The name got out. You know,
and it sucks. It sucks that it did.
Yeah, dude.
This reveal would have been really
it would have
cool.
been sick, dude. It would have been sick. I wouldn't have known it was Resident Evil if I didn't know Resident Evil should be around here somewhere. From seeing this, I'd have been like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like just seeing that Umbrella logo would have made me just freak out.
Yeah, dude. So, but yeah, man, Resident Evil Village, we're getting it. And I'm excited, man. It looks creepy as fuck. And this is like my favorite, like kind of like scenery, like snow. If you have snow in any game, I love that shit. I like the snow aspect of it, right? And then being a creepy village, like Resident Evil 4 was. I ate that shit up.
Yeah,
it's back. Thank you. There's like a castle in the background at one point. You can see.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, like that's what got me, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, like, you know, like what's Resident Evil? A big mansion.
And there it is,
like,
dude.
You know, like, but then they're like castle.
Yeah, and there's like some fucking like werewolf looking thing in there. What the fuck that was? Oh, I was like, that's terrifying.
It looks like an ogre.
Okay, like an ogre. Like very, yeah,
like hairy, like patchy, hairy.
It's like a hairy, a bearded ogre.
Yeah. But like it did look like a werewolf. I was just like, oh my god.
That was terrifying. That was fucking terrifying, dude. There's not enough werewolves in video games. Give us some werewolves.
Yeah.
Zombie werewolves.
Yeah, I'm just super excited about this. I think I don't remember what everyone really thought about 7. I know like it was just like people liked it.
Yeah.
But there was like people that are like, why is it first person?
Right.
I fucking love 7. I think 7's a masterpiece, and it's a really cool direction that they took from 6. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's just like it's a really good way to like revitalize like the franchise, and remind everyone what Resident Evil it really is. Mm-hmm. Just because obviously like we had Resident Evil 2 and 3, and those were great games, but we knew what we were getting with them. You know? Right. We were just very, very surprised to see how good it actually was. How like great they actually nailed it. Yeah. But like, you know, 7 being like a brand new thing. Mm-hmm. I loved it, man. And the ending was iffy, but it kind of like, I feel like it had to be done to like be able to like connect this brand new person to like the overall like story. Mm-hmm. So seeing him again at the end of the trailer like was just really cool. So I just heard Ethan and I was like, Hell yeah.
There it is, dude.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Let's find out who you are.
Where the fuck did he do now?
and then we just get Russian spy Chris.
Oh, fuck.
Why is he so chunky?
He's huge, dude. He's jacked. He's fucking jacked.
Did you see that? Did you see the pictures where they like take Chris Redfield from like every single Resident Evil game, and they're just like, why don't you guys know what he wants to look like?
They don't know what he wants. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, he's getting surgery, facial surgery every single fucking game. I don't know, dude. I don't understand. I'm unable to comprehend.
But it's still Chris. So like, I don't like, we haven't gotten like that crazy ass like retcon where it's like, well, he's been cloned and so hopefully not, you know.
Yeah, hopefully not, dude. Hopefully you start getting too convoluted in the story that it just goes to hell, as we've seen many times. Ah, man. All right, so but definitely hyped for Resident Evil Village, dude. We'll see how that goes because it's Resident Evil, baby. And also we'll see if we get it 2021, man, because Remake 4 is in the works as well. So what are we getting? You know, when are we getting it?
And like,
it's gonna be.
Yeah, I remember when we were looking it up on their website because we were arguing whether it was Village or 8. I found out that the date is actually 2021 and then tentative in parentheses.
Yeah. So
I was like, oh man, I don't like that.
Yeah, I do. So we'll see, man, because we don't know how fucking far they're into this project, and we don't know how far they're into 4. We'll see. I mean, dude, Remake 2 was a huge fucking success, you know, and 2 is like a remake that's been waiting to happen. Now 4, man, 4 being a fucking amazing game, like being a remake, I'm sure people are expecting that one a lot too, but we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
all right, so now moving on, we have Pragmata. Not much to say about that one in my opinion. I mean, from my point of view,
there's just like not a lot to like talk about. You know, like we don't know much about it.
Yeah,
it just looks weird. It looks very Kojima.
At first, I thought it was the like an iteration of the Ludens. Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, and then
like it looks pretty interesting to me.
Yeah.
But like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's Capcom.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I had seen that like I think it was like someone that like was writing for Dead Space. Like I think he announced that he was working on something that was going to be shown in the PlayStation 5 reveal.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are thinking that it's this one.
Oh shit! Okay.
But I haven't looked more into it. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say anything about it. Like it looks cool, but like, what is it gonna be?
Exactly. Like for now, it's because we say stuff right now. It's 100%, you know, like predictions, because there's really not enough meat there for us to nibble at, right, and like try to get into. So yeah, it just makes sense.
And then that's 2022.
Yep. Yes,
like,
sir.
We're gonna be dead by now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Because we're all gonna get fucking COVID,
exactly.
or some other illness that we don't even know about because health funding is out the window at this point.
It's either gonna be COVID or the police.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get fucking beat for the color of our skin. Yeah. All right, the next one. Okay, so here we go, dude. One that people were expecting. Personally, I was also looking forward to this one because I was
actually not expecting this one.
What's up? I was expecting it because there had been rumors already, like, you know, like when is it coming? Now's the time, and here it is. Horizon Forbidden West.
Yes. So like I knew it was coming. I just didn't think it was coming. Like they were gonna reveal it here. You know, like I knew they were gonna make another Horizon. Like of course. But I didn't think they were gonna show it here.
Okay.
So that was my thing. Like not expecting it.
Okay.
But it was a very pleasant surprise.
Dude, it was, man. It was.
It looks really cool.
It looks really fucking cool, man. And like, I played Horizon Zero Dawn maybe like 2 years ago. Kind of skipped out on it at first, and then I was like, you know what? I need to play this fucking game to see, like, you know, I need to play this game. I just feel like it's one of those that I have to. Played it, loved it. There were things that I didn't like so much, you know. I can't remember exactly what, but I remember at the moment I was like, this is cool, but something feels like it's not like, I don't know. I forgot if it was like some little like story holes that I was kind of like, I'm not really feeling it. The ending wasn't all that satisfactory to me. Like, it was cool, but it wasn't like, holy shit. Like, I guess mostly it was the exploration that I really enjoyed from the first one. Like, getting to see the different like mech animals or whatever, or like the different fights, the using the bow, different weapons. Like, that shit was amazingly fun. I really had a blast playing, all that stuff. Little story holes, I believe, is what I didn't like that much. Now, this one being a continuation, looking forward to see, I guess, where the story is gonna pick up. What's the next, issue? What's the next bad guy, bad thing? And then, hopefully we continue to see and obviously the same kind of combat, a little more polished. And that's all I gotta say, man. I'm just really looking forward to this one as well.
Yeah, so I actually didn't finish Horizon, because I was just insane.
Okay.
Because if you remember, Horizon Zero Dawn came out like 4 days before Zelda and the Switch.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can finish it before.
I remember. You know what? Now you mentioned, I remember like, I'm gonna try. Like, no. Yeah, cause that's why I skipped it. Cause I was like, I'm not even gonna play it because Zelda's coming. Like, I need to make fucking room, dude. I need to be hungry for this,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I was stupid, but I got pretty far actually. Like, because I wasn't working a lot then. So I was just staying up till like 6 a.m. just playing it.
Right.
And I got pretty far, but I just stopped playing it because like the Switch came out. So like I started like putting time into Zelda, and then like all the other games, like started looking into like the eShop and stuff like that. So I was just like all in on the Switch. Right. So I just kind of forgot about it, but it's still like a really good game, man. It's one of the games like it's not even been that long, but it's been so long that like I just kind of like asked my friend, like, I was like, okay, well, like, what happens? Like, I'm not gonna fucking go back to it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a hard game, but it's like has like a very like distinctive like combat system. Yeah. That it's one of those things where if I go back to it now, I'm just not gonna be good at it. Yeah. So, like, I will have to restart the whole game again.
Yeah, I felt like the progress in which you learned was effective to the way you're supposed to play that game. Because exactly. Because trying to pick it up, like, because you forget, obviously, play all these fucking games, all this time passes by, you go back and you're like, wait, how to do this, or what does this do, and all that shit. Yeah, there's like so many little things that go into this combat, which I think makes it good, but it can also make it difficult for if you're not playing it just all throughout.
Yeah, so like that's why I was just like, just tell me this, like the bullet points on the story, just so I can know what happens. And I was like, that sounds really cool. Like, I'm a little upset that I asked. Yeah. Like, I should have just gone back and played it. Yeah. But no, like, Forbidden West looks really cool. It looks detached enough from the first game, especially being just called Horizon Forbidden West rather than Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Yeah. Forbidden West, or like Horizon 2. Yeah. Like, there's a 2 in there hidden, but like it's not a part of the title. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's cool. Like, they're detaching it, making it still a sequel because it's following Aloy's story. Right. But it's, it seems like it's one of those things where you can just kind of jump into this one. Yeah. So I'm really excited about it.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm actually stoked. I'm definitely going to be playing that one. So you hear me talking about that one in the future.
And that giant turtle.
Oh, dude. The turtle looks so fucking sick. I was like, that's cool. I want to ride it. I want to ride the Mecha Torterra.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, it's just Torterra.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Every time we see a turtle with a tree on its back, where any fucking lush greenery, it's like, it's Torterra, man. Yeah, like, it's just Pokemon just fucking won. Yeah. All right, man. And then now, moving to the ending of the show, the big reveal, Jesus. Here's where our conversation gets spicy, right? We're a fucking hour and 39 in, which is a long time. Yeah, but
this is our longest.
Yeah, it's very long.
But we got a lot of talk.
Yeah, exactly. About. So we're gonna most likely our future episodes are gonna be shorter, because this one we are going through an event, going one by one. So it's going in it has a format, right? So Jesus, we got the PlayStation 5, baby. We got it. It's here. Yes.
And all its curvy glory.
It's curvy glory, dude. And it's very many curves. It has, depending how many curves, and depending on which one you look at.
Yeah.
So we didn't just get one; we got two versions. We got the PlayStation 5, and we got the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. This one doesn't have a disc port. Mm-hmm. So at first I was like, this is nuts, man. Like they're not only showing us the console, showing us two consoles, and they're showing us a digital version that we've always heard Xbox talk about, you know, like this box that's all digital. Boom, PlayStation just comes in and he's like, beat him to the punch, dude. Just beat him to the punch. I don't know, man. I don't even know where to start with that. What was your first impression when you saw this box or these pair of boxes?
My first impression, it's ugly.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay.
No, I'm not about it. I'm okay with the digital version.
Right.
Because it doesn't have that extra hump from the disc drive.
Right.
So it's like it's just more symmetrical. Yeah. But I'm just still not a big fan of the design. I know like it's, you know, like there's a lot of memes about it and stuff like that, but like, you know, like, yeah, it looks like a modem, but I don't even think that necessarily makes it a bad thing, you know, like, wow, there's a cool looking modem, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's a pretty great design.
Okay.
I like, you know, like we all knew that they were probably gonna go with like some sort of like V design,
right,
for like 5, and they kind of did it, which is like, it's a pretty clever way of doing so with curves.
Yeah.
You know. But so like the design, like the creative aspect of it, it's there. I'm just not a big fan of how it looks, especially standing up.
Okay.
I think I kind of like it better on its side.
Horizontal.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, there's just something I don't want to look at there.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna get a lot of flack, but I think the Series X looks better.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a mini fridge.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think I need my box to be like either a really cool like
symmetrical.
There's like a cool art yeah, not necessarily like symmetrical. Okay. I mean, yeah, probably like it just helps being symmetrical. But you know, like if it has a design or something, I need it to be like something cool. You know, like I have the Death Stranding PS4. You know, like I have something that's very out there.
Yeah.
But like it looks really clean. You know, it's just white, black, and it has some splatter on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's very in your face, but it has a point. You know. But like other than that, I'd rather have a box that just kind of blends in with, you know, like my furniture and stuff like that. Like I don't want something that's just like, hey, look at me, look at how weird I look.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It just looks really weird to me, and I'm not about it.
Yeah, it's definitely. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, go.
Yeah, it's definitely like a statement piece, right? If you look at it and you see like your entertainment center and you see all your stuff, you're gonna be like, that's a fucking PS5. You're gonna see that thing and you're gonna be like, that's the PS5. You know, it's not another box. You know, it's not another box. Many consoles that, you know, sometimes look the same or can be mistaken by people that don't play games or whatever. You see this shit and you're like, yeah, that's the PS5, because like that's how it looks. So now I guess to what I think of this, I actually like the design. I wasn't a big fan of the PS3 when the version came out, the big chubby version, the big thick one with a goofy one, because I thought, I was like, okay, this thing looks huge. It's huge, takes up a lot of space. I'm not a fan of like that curve on the top. I'm not a fan of it. This one has curves, but I feel like the curve is like inwards instead of outwards. You know, so it's like it has like a waist, like on the sides instead of like going outward. So I do like it to be thinner. I did see the size comparison on a picture. It is gonna be much bigger than the PS4. But I don't know, man. I have the same PS4 that you have, the Kojima one. It's white and black. In my entertainment center, they're gonna look pretty similar. You know, because I'm actually gonna have a PS4 there just for show. When I get the PS5, right? It's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Now, I probably will get the one with the disc port, because I am gonna get it. Like, I can tell you right now, I am gonna get it, because I do want to see what these graphics are all about, what the ray tracing is going to do for a lot of these games. You know, a lot of these PS4 games are going to be playable on PS5, you know, as they said. And from moving forward, PS4 games should be playable on PS5, right? That's what they're saying. Sony's telling their developers, like, hey, do this for us because we want your game on the next console, right? So I do want to see what this extra power can do for these games. You know, I already think the PS4 Pro is, you know, an amazing console, and I think the graphics look amazing. You know, so I do want to see this in the flesh, right? The design, it is a little wacky. I'm sure along the way we'll get a different design, right? As we have with most PlayStations, you know, we get different designs or at least different color iterations of it, right? I would like to see an all black one. Don't get me wrong, because I think it's all black with the blue like LEDs through the fans look like really really clean. But I got the white and black PS4. I don't have an issue with getting a black and white PS5. So yeah, and the digital, I did want to get the digital one at first. I was like, well, most of my games nowadays I do get digital, but then remember, dude, I do like my collectibles, and most collectible items do come with a physical copy. So I don't want to be buying 2 copies of the same game, because I have in some instances, right? But I feel like also I don't know the price tag on this thing, you know, so I gotta take that into consideration. But I do like my collectibles, so I will take the port with. And also like I let friends borrow my games sometimes, you know, so I have physical copies. You can just hand them out, you know, this and that to your friends. But yeah, man, I did think the design was a little bit out there. I'm not gonna lie. At first saw it and I was like, oh, like I thought it was gonna be, you know, a lot more like compact, right? This looks like really long. But after looking at it for a couple like of minutes and then looking at it again, I was like, okay, like I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, the Xbox Series X, I like how it looks, like a little fridge, and like the top part where it's like dented in with the grid and then like the green stuff and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. There's something about that that's just kind of like, it's kind of lazy. It's just a rectangle.
Yeah. I get that, but I don't know. Like I'm just like in that mindset where I think it's like the more simple, a little better.
Okay.
Especially like when it comes to a box. You know, because I mean, there's probably has been like other ones that are just kind of wonky and crazy.
Yeah.
But like most of the boxes are just, you know, very angular, very simple. Like you just put in your entertainment center and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but like and then seeing the size comparison, like that PS5 is tall.
It is tall.
And I'm just like looking at my like entertainment center right now. Like my PS4 is like 2 inches away from like the top side of my entertainment center.
Right.
So like I'm not gonna be able to put a PS5 on there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have to just buy another entertainment center if I do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'm just like not about like I get what they're trying to do with it. They're trying to like make it something way more different than anything that we've ever seen, because it's just like it's like they talked about that, like it's the brand new leap into like this new generation.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to create something new, something different. And I'm just not about it. You know, like in my opinion, I'm like, just leave that to Nintendo.
Okay.
Like leave the weirdness and like the wackiness to Nintendo.
Yeah.
So I'm just not super sold on it, on this design, but like it has the games to back it up. So like as in the end, like who cares what it looks like, you know?
Yeah, it's all about the games, baby.
I can tell you right now, I'm gonna get it, but probably not on launch.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's all.
Especially if the price tag is what is probably rumored to be, which is like. No.
Yeah, that price.
Like,
was it the price tag that you saw on PlayAsia or whatever? Because PlayAsia.
Which one's the PlayAsia? That one was the 700? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think that one's possible. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's way too high.
What do you think it's gonna be for both SKUs?
For both SKUs, okay, I think it's gonna be 600 for, with the disc port.
For Papa Bear.
Yeah, Papa Bear, and then 500 for digital.
Yeah, that's actually like my prediction too.
Yeah.
And like if it is that, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a chunk, dude. It's a chunk
like,
of change, man. It really is a good chunk.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I have two PS4 Pros. You know, I have like just like a regular white one that my girlfriend uses.
Yeah.
And then I have my Death Stranding one.
Right.
I'm not gonna sell my Death Stranding one.
Oh hell no, dude.
There's no way. But like, I mean, like, I'm thinking, well, I could just sell the other one. We don't really use it. It's honestly like just like a Netflix machine in our bedroom. Yeah. But that's still, you know, I get like what, $200-$300 for it.
Yeah.
That's still half, you know.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of.
I'm like,
change.
I don't know, man. It just at that point, I would just rather buy a new graphics card for that much.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like, you got to take into consideration, obviously, you know, when consoles first drop, you know, this fucking hardware, things they go through, right? All these difficulties, all these fucking technical issues they go through. So it's like, oh, wait a couple months, you know, because they might fix some things or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
But like,
that's not like such a big issue with me.
Right.
Like I like being like an early adopter.
Right.
I like kind of getting in there. And,
exactly.
You know, I like bitching about it, obviously,
Yeah.
but you know, it's one of those things that I like being
exactly
for.
right.
But like my turnoff is that price tag. Really,
it's steep. It's a steep price tag, dude. Yeah, man, that's honestly like the thing. Like, it is gonna be an expensive machine, console speaking, right? Because you're building your PC. I have my PC. We spent fucking thousands of dollars on these fucking things, but they are powerhouses. These fucking things are, you know, built for a lot of things. That's a gaming console. It's built for one thing and one thing only. You know. And you know, a lot of the games that probably look really pretty there will look really pretty. Can probably look fucking amazing on this PC right now. But you know, the thing is, like, can we get those games on PC?
Yeah, like, you know, like I mentioned, Spider-Man. Dude.
Yeah.
Like I can't play Spider-Man on my PC, so like,
yeah,
that hurts,
right?
Because I really want to play that game, and that's why I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get a PS5 eventually anyway.
Exactly.
But that's just like the dumbass in me that I'm just like, oh, new tech, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's because and it's understandable, you know, because hey, man, we like tech, you know, we like new things, we love our video games, you know, it's the next logical step, Dewey.
But like, I could just be like one of those like Persona fans on the internet that like love Persona 5 so much, but they've never played it.
True. You could, but will you?
I could.
But will you?
No, absolutely not. Because I'm an adult and I can buy whatever I want.
Ooh, let's go, dude. Skip out on rent, dude. Let's fucking go. Just kidding.
Once that stimulus comes in, dude, like, I'm just gonna put it aside for.
Oh, there you go, dude. There you go, dude. Fucking A. All right, man. I guess just to close it off, Jesus, any thoughts on the presentation itself?
I thought it was fantastic.
Ditto.
Man, like, honestly, like, I love all the games shown. And like the format of the show was really good. Mm-hmm. My favorite part, those transitions.
Dude, they were so
like,
clean. So clean.
Whoever was making those animations, like at Sony, like went in.
Dude, they were fucking beautiful. And they like fit in so well. It gave this fucking theme of the entire thing. And it just fucking segmented everything very nicely. It was just such a fucking fluid transitions. It was just great, dude. Great presentation, dude. Probably one of the best ones I've seen, honestly. She was great.
Yeah.
And the presenters were fucking CGI. Holy shit, dude. Like, they look like fucking Kojima characters, dude. They look so fucking real. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, is this a PS5? I'm getting it.
Oh my
goodness. Dude. No, it was a good presentation, man. Good games. And they ended up with a bang, dude. They ended with what everyone wanted to see. Apart from the games, boom, there it is, a console, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I thought we were going to see it a lot sooner. But here it is, baby. It's June. It's not too late. And that's that, dude. All right. Well, Jesus, with that being said, this has been our, pretty much, I guess, our breakdown of the PS5 reveal event that we all just witnessed.
Our extended
breakdown, right? A little bit of the Goodnight seasoning, and a little bit of our psyche behind a little herbs and spices, dude. And a little bit behind what we thought about these games and the reveal itself. Now, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Goodnight Gamescast. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends. And if you're listening to this as a podcast, don't forget to give us a little 5 stars in there, a nice review. It really goes a long way, and we really appreciate it. Now, with that being said, thank you.
And good night.